A long time ago, the world was very different from our world today. Something had gone wrong, and the world was a place full of evil people. People had stopped living in harmony with one another. They were cruel, selfish, and distant from God. The earth was filled with violence, and it made God very sad. In fact, he decided that the world was so evil, he needed to start over. Now there was a man named Noah who found favor with God. While the world was full of corruption, Noah stayed faithful to God. He treated others with kindness and he lived in peace with everyone. And because of his obedience, God had a very special plan for him. One day when God spoke to Noah, he said, "Noah, I have seen your righteousness in a world filled with wickedness. I am going to bring a flood upon the earth to cleanse it, for the world has become corrupt, but you and your family will be spared. Build a big boat, an ark, and fill it with 2 of every kind of animal, 1 male and 1 female. You will be the ones to carry life forward after the flood." God gave Noah a huge task, a task that seemed impossible to everyone else, but Noah did exactly what God said. As Noah and his family worked, the people around them watched with curiosity and amusement. Why was Noah building a big boat on dry land? There was no sign of rain and no sign of a flood. Why would anyone need such a massive boat? People laughed and mocked Noah. They didn't understand his strange project. But Noah knew that God had told him to do this, and that was all that mattered to him. He couldn't see the future, but he trusted and obeyed God. Noah looked up at the sky, but he didn't waver. He continued working, trusting in God's plan. The ark was finished. It was bigger than anything anyone had ever seen. It was a symbol of obedience, a testimony to Noah's faith. But now the waiting began. Noah knew God would keep his promise. One day, the skies darkened. The first raindrops began to fall, slowly at first, then faster and faster. People laughed and ran to cover, still not believing the flood was coming. But Noah knew. He and his family entered the ark, and as they did, the animals, 2 by 2, came from every direction. Noah made sure that each animal found a place inside the ark. The flood had begun, and when everyone was inside, God closed the door of the ark. For 40 days and 40 nights, the rain poured down and the floodwaters rose higher and higher. Finally, the earth was covered and nothing had survived. But inside the ark, Noah and his family were safe. The storm raged outside and the waves tossed the ark. It was a scary time for everyone, but Noah held on to his faith. He trusted God to keep them safe. After 40 days, the rain stopped and the floodwaters began to recede. Noah sent out a dove to check if the earth was dry. When the dove returned with an olive branch, Noah knew that life was returning to the earth. After many long months, the ark finally came to rest on dry land. Noah and his family stepped out onto the earth, and the animals followed. The world had been given a second chance, a fresh start. God made a promise to Noah that he would never again destroy the earth with a flood. To remind Noah of that promise, God set a rainbow in the sky, a symbol of hope, a sign that God keeps his promises. The story of Noah teaches us a powerful lesson. Even when the world seems broken and things feel out of control, God has a plan. His promises are always true, even when we don't understand them. Noah trusted God, even when the world was mocking him. And in the end, God brought him through the storm. Sometimes, life can feel like a storm. But just like Noah, we are never alone. God is always with us, guiding us through the rough waters. God sees the bigger picture, even when we can't. And just as he made a covenant with Noah, he makes promises to us too. Promises of hope, faith, and love. So remember the story of Noah. Trust in God, no matter the storm. Know that he is faithful, and he will bring you through. The rainbow is a reminder that God is good and his promises never fail. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe. Also, please share this video with someone who needs encouragement. This is Grammy Horsey's Bible Stories, wishing you a very blessed day.